Okay, so this is 5 short Graybles. What the hell is a Grayble?
Story.
Is that really what it is? What the term means?
Like
I'm guessing like fable, yeah. Okay, if you're gonna talk, come here.
Alright, good night.
She's literally over there holding her little bunny thing going,
It's a pig rabbit!
a pig rabbit, yeah.
No, I think she's right though. Like fable. Like a little story is how I always took it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a real word or not, but...
So this starts off with Emo Phillips, who I love. I love that Emo Phillips starts it off. Kind of trying to disguise his voice, which I like, because that's like the hardest voice to hide, and he does an okay job actually. And he starts off saying that we're going to show you 5 stories, and they all have a similar theme. Can you guess what the theme is while you're watching it? And Jason was saying there to see if you can really guess what it is. And all of us were watching this, and I'm trying to keep focus on what's the connection of them all. And it's these 5 little shorts. I mean, it's only 11 minutes, so they can't be. I mean, they really are short.
Yeah.
It's like 5 the wands. And we do finally get clarification that Bimo is a boy, because said, I'm a little boy. So that definitely, now we know. So
yeah, just wait.
I'm
just saying for people to sit there and go, well, actually...
Unless there's some sort of... What is that?
Come.
Oh, wow.
Drugs. This is drugs.
Drugs! Jesse! No, you can't take drugs! Give it to me!
I'm so excited! And I just can't... Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So they go and they do this great big 5 stories here. And Finn and Jake want to do the ultimate high five, and Bubblegum is making the ultimate sandwich. Lumpy Space Princess wants to do a talent show that somebody else does. And the Ice King realizes he stinks. God, saying these out loud now, it's like, damn it, how could I not get this? And Emo Phillips is at the end, and he says, did you get it? Wasn't that incredibly easy? Oh, you haven't gotten it? Well, I'll give you a point in the video to pause so you can think about it, and they literally give you a moment, which is very clever. And that's actually what he did. He paused and asked us all, okay, guess what it is? And the only thing I could say, oh, now I'm forgetting what it was that I said. Was everyone was trying to impress someone else. It was all about impressing somebody. That's the only thing I could think of. And it was the senses. It was all 5 senses. Everyone had to do with a different one of the senses. And that was pretty clever. It's totally pointless. I mean, like, you could take this out and... I don't think we would ever gain or lose anything, with the exception of finding out that Bimo's male. But, yeah, that's about it. But I kind of like these little stories. It reminds me of that, was it like 22 short tales about Springfield or whatever, just sort of these... I like stories where sometimes you can just see the characters breathe and be themselves. It doesn't have to be this big event that everyone has to rush around. Which Adventure Time does that a lot. Even within the big events, you sort of see characters in their natural habitat, which I like. You see them just relaxing or chilling, and it's a very welcoming environment that they make, until the monsters come and they have to fight them off. But even that looks like a lot of fun when they do it.
You want to go to the land of Ood.
You really do, actually. You want to hang with these people. It's like, it's fun having these adventures, but it's also fun just hanging with them.
Yeah.
So this is one that's mostly centered around just people just having fun and goofing around, just seeing them be themselves, sort of on an off day. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I like the challenge of trying to find what the connection is to it. And I like the fact I couldn't get it. I thought that was cool.
There are 2 more. Later on.
Oh, 2 more. It does have that guy too, the Emo Phillips.
Yeah,
guy.
the Emo Phillips does return for both of them.
Okay, and is it another trying to find what the connection? Okay, no, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, they're down the road, and it's like, when I saw the second one, I was like, oh my god, another one, this is awesome! So, yeah.
Now it's like, I'm gonna look like even harder this time, I'm gonna get even more pissed off when I can't figure it out. Yeah, no, I thought it was a lot of fun. I look forward to 2 more, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great fun. How about you?
I definitely like what they did. I like what the Princess Bubblegum, the little, in my opinion, the short, tiny little reference to The Fly, the David Cronenberg Fly.
With the
squid and the balloon. Because the machine she puts him in
Oh,
looks
that's
the
right.
exact same, and she hits the button which transports it and combines them to the other one, which is the fly.
Actually, the part I really liked in there was when she puts the cow in the machine, which is now a male, and she just puts in there and she just gives a little kiss and he just goes, ah, sheesh. And then just as it's like that would have been playing out, but as the machine starts going, he just goes, oh man. And then I'm just like, oh my god, just that little oh man is going to be so great, because then you're going to hear his reaction as it goes faster and faster, and that really cracked me up. And then just when it was done, just him going, I felt so sorry for him, but I was also really laughing hard.
I also liked with the ice skin. It's so dark what he did to Gunter.
Yeah, he puts him on the ice and floats him away. But at the same time, it's like
booty.
But at the same time, it's like the penguin swims back. It's like, yeah, it is a penguin.
But then what happens a little bit later after the bath? He walks out and just throws three.
Yeah, okay, that was really dumb. Because, like, did they just fall asleep or pass out or die?
Yeah.
I thought that was even darker, honestly.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. He goes
the
from
other one
that
at least
to that one.
went
I'm
back.
like, wow. The other thing that, I'm probably not, that's my guess, but it reminds me a lot of the one where he goes, oh, have you figured it out? Let me give you a second. I mean, you could probably trace that to some kid's show, maybe. But what it reminds me of is there's a movie called The Beast Must Die.
Okay.
It's this movie, it's Amicus, UK. The movie's going on, and people are being killed by a werewolf. And so the movie is coming to the end, and it's like this murder mystery, if you will. And it stops, and it says, have you figured out who the werewolf is? And there's called the werewolf break. And it shows pictures of each of the characters that are left, with a little timer going, and then it stops and it goes in, and then it finally reveals who the killer was. And I'm like,
How
that's
much time do they give?
I think it's like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like it's a 30-second thing. And that was the first time I ever saw that. And this movie's, I think, from the 70s.
Huh.
And I'm like, that's just great. So when I saw them do it here, to me at least, that's the first thing that popped in my head. And it makes me think, because of the connection to The Fly. It's like, okay, did someone who's into horror movies write this one? I don't know.
There was that had to be a little bit of a comedy, though, too, then, right? The Beast Must Die.
No, actually, it's not.
It was straight up scary, and they actually still did that.
I wouldn't say straight up, well, it's a murder mystery with a little bit of, tiny bit of gore. And then that pops up, and you're kind of, like, thrown off. You're like, wait, what the hell am I watching now? But yeah, I wouldn't. It's definitely not a comedy, but yeah, that's definitely odd. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like how many movies actually do that, where they allow you to sort of pause the movie or pause the show or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not that. I mean, it's like we always kind of like make jokes about it in our videos and stuff like that. I think you probably see it more online. Like, no, pause that, look it up, blah, blah, blah. Like, we make more jokes about it. But yeah, actual, like, movies and TV shows, you don't see that often, do you? It's funny. And it's actually very polite to do. To say, no, we'll give you a minute. Pause here.
Well, I'm just imagining, back when the movie first came out in the theaters, people sitting there yelling at the screen who they think it is.
No, it's the blonde. No, it's the red.
And then I'm just imagining like a fight breaking out over it.
That'd be
awesome.
That would be an awesome screening of that movie.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Doesn't even have to be a good movie by that point. It's just like, I just want to see a riot over who's the werewolf. That means people are invested. I thought it was fun. It was sort of, kind of pointless, but sometimes that's fun.
Bimo was cute, especially when he peed. And then it pans over to Finn and Jake going.
So they watched Bimo pee. But he did pee sitting down.
That's true.
Even though it's just pouring. But that would make even more sense to do it standing up. So, yeah, it is weird. Mm-hmm. Very weird. I still can't see Bimo as male. It's such a distinctly female voice, especially knowing that it's Rainbow Core. It's like, I can't... A lot of times, it's like, even if, a woman's doing, like, a boy's voice, it's like, okay, no, I can buy it and say, like Bart Simpson, I know it's a woman, but it's like, no, I hear a boy, I hear Bart Simpson, but it's like, I just always hear a Korean woman doing that. I can never not hear that.
Well, it's made perfectly clear that Bart is a male. Everything about Bart is male.
Yeah.
The problem with BMO is BMO is a video game system.
Yeah,
So they
but
don't
he
give
says
him,
he's
like-
a boy. I'm a boy.
Yeah, but then again, is he pretending? He's also talking to himself and acting like he's brushing his teeth and acting like he's soaping. Could he not be just
Soaping.
I mean, so couldn't he be playing a part?
I guess maybe it's one of those things where it's like just because he has no real identity or he's just programmed to have a consciousness, it's kind of like a unisex thing.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's my guess.
So, could be. I don't know. So, why would he say he's a boy but pee sitting down? Very strange.
That's what we think about in these vlogs.
This is the deep thought that we challenge you with. And I got nothing else.
That's okay.
Closing thoughts?
No.
No, me neither. This is Pig Bunny.
Big rabbit.
Her name's Minyu. Go Minyu.
Shut up!